Good morning, we just got back from our Magic Kingdom art portrait session. So we've been up again since 3:30 this morning, and it is now closer to 8:30 by the time we got back. Wedding dress is on the floor. My suit's right on the chair. So that's the last time we have to put that on for this trip. And yeah, we're gonna go to the Pop Commissary, get some breakfast, stop at the front desk, and then probably nap before we go to Epcot. Because today we have our Guardians of the Galaxy annual pass holder preview at 2:30. So I think it's a half an hour time window, and we can ride it as many times as we can within that half an hour time window. So hopefully we can get on it twice, maybe a third time.
I'm gonna take some Dramamine before, just in case.
I heard it's not too bad. Everyone kind of says it's in between, like it's almost like a Space Mountain meets I don't know, Space Mountain, Expedition Everest.
So potential spoiler. So if you don't want to hear or talk about it, then just go forward. But
yeah,
I've heard it goes backwards, and that is one way that usually makes me not feel good.
Yeah.
So.
And the car does spin too on its own.
I heard it's not like a teacup spin. It's more like a
gradual spin.
Yeah, like a little half spin.
Yeah.
So it's not like you're gonna be going on your roller coaster and like, you know, going like this all the way through.
Yeah.
But yeah, backwards gets me. And a good test of it was I went on Hagrid's on Sunday, and it does go backwards. And it took me 3 hours to get back to normal.
Yikes. Well, we'll see.
Dramamine.
So, for breakfast.
Here we go. Alright, so I got the Mickey shaped waffles with bacon, and Marcus got the waffle bounty platter.
And we got chocolate milk.
And chocolate milk. I think I'm going to turn one of my Mickey waffles into a little egg sandwich if Marcus will let me have some of his eggs.
Yeah, because I'm not going to eat all that. I'm not going to eat that.
Okay, cut it in half. Now we need a little syrup.
Oh, you're putting syrup on it, huh? That's the first step? Won't that compromise your bread?
Just a little bit for flavor.
Okay, okay. We'll see how this goes. No cheese though.
Oh, the cheese makes it.
Wow, look at that. Little Mickey waffle brekkie sandwich. How is it? Good?
It's like a Disney version of a McDonald's McGriddle.
Actually, that's a good point. McGriddle. Actually, it's the same thing. Mickey, Mick. Disgriddle.
Another 4-hour nap in the books. We are
Not quite 4 hours this time.
We are now heading to Epcot. It is about an hour before our Guardians of the Galaxy annual pass preview. I took some Dramamine in an attempt to hopefully not feel like crap the rest of the night, because I have heard it is kind of intense. So hopefully that works. But yeah, we're about to go hop on the Skyliner, head back over to Epcot. It's Flower and Garden Festival, which I actually already went to earlier in March when I was here for a couple days. We didn't vlog that, but yeah, we can go see some pretty flowers and eat some yummy foods.
So we've made it into Epcot, and it's about 20 minutes out before we can get into Guardians of the Galaxy, but we're gonna start lining up now because we want to try riding it as many times as we possibly can. So we're heading over there right now. So we're in line for it right now, 20 minutes before our time, and the queue right now is right near the new Connections Eatery Cafe and the Creation Shop. Mission space is straight ahead. So we'll see. And we're in. So we made it in. It is 2:20, so they actually let us in 10 minutes early before our 2:30 time. So we should have 40 minutes in here. So maybe we'll do the ride as many times as we can.
Come right on in, don't need to tap.
Okay. Thank you. Here's the detail.
Were enormous, hundreds, even thousands of times larger, and coalesce into planets in your solar system and ours. You Terrans named our galaxy Andromeda, and yours, according to Peter Quill, after a Terran dairy drink.
So cool. It's like a little museum that they kind of show you everything about Xandar. So they got some uniforms, they got some ships, some model cities. So they really tried making it like another pavilion where they are kind of exhibiting their culture to everybody here at Epcot.
Xandar was nearly destroyed by a royal decree who chose not to honor our history. Without the knowledge of the most dangerous
available space in front of you, please.
So after you get through that kind of museum part, you enter this big holding area for a pre-show. I assume it's a pre-show, which we'll probably get to meet the Guardians of the Galaxy. You're the guardian of my galaxy.
Greetings, Terrans. I am Nova Prime Irani Rayam, Commander of the Nova Corps. On behalf of all Xandarians, I hope you have enjoyed exploring the wonders of Xandar. As you have seen, your world and ours were born of the same moment, one which you refer to as the Big Bang. As such, we are all galactic neighbors in a vast universe which we and countless others share. For you to travel to Xandar would take 2.5 million years, assuming you had a ship that could fly at the speed of light. So we decided to come to you. But even we could not have reached you so easily were it not for the Cosmic Generator, an advanced piece of Xandarian technology that creates jump points, artificial tunnels that act as shortcuts, linking distant points in space. It is our desire to share this wondrous technology with your people so that together we might explore new worlds and create a brighter tomorrow. And now, as the culmination of the wonders of Xandar, you will be teleported to a Nova ship above your planet for a demonstration of the Cosmic Generator. I trust you will find it an unforgettable experience.
Welcome, people of Epcot, Epcoters, Epcotians, citizens of Epcot. Does anyone know what what they call themselves. What? I'm on? Someone needs to tell me what I'm on. Welcome, Epcot Terrans. I am Centurion Talmeric, and we're just about ready to teleport you up to the ship for the demonstration. As you're about to enter a secure Nova area, I must ask you to put away your Terran communication devices at this time. Recording of any type is strictly prohibited. I am very serious about this. Now, please step forward into the chamber. You're gonna love this. It's very similar to Zandarian's ancient work. It'll work. So long as you are standing inside the lighted ring. You do not want to know what happened last time someone did not stand where I told them to, okay? Stand by for teleportation. Is everyone in? Here we go.
Is the cosmic generator. And in just a few moments, we'll be activating it so you can experience it for yourself. What's happening?
I'm not sure. Our power's out. And the cosmic generator is gone.
Cheerio, Mark. Go to Code Red. Prepare the fleet. And call the Gardens. Now.
There is no cause for alarm. Turn off that alarm. I've got an important transmission coming in.
Hey, what's up, Dogford?
Our cosmic generator has been stolen.
What?
How?
What didn't we think of that? That thing's gotta be worth a fortune.
I am Groot.
Yeah, who do you think took it?
Perhaps that really big man outside your ship. That is a big man. I need to alert Nova Prime. I have been watching Terrans for eons.
That's not crazy at all.
This species has failed.
Wait, whoa, we didn't even know there was a test.
He's got the cosmic generator. He's creating a new jump point.
Jump point to where?
Not where. When.
It's some kind of mutant jump point.
It's going back to the dawn of time.
Dawn of time, why?
To erase an error.
Well, that doesn't sound good.
Your time is over.
Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean it's so vague?
The jump point is closing.
Hey, Nova, you know according to all that whatever it is until we get there.
We can't. Our power is down, and I've got to get these Terrans onto evacuation shuttles.
I got it. I reprogrammed the shuttles to follow them through the jump point.
Wait,
What?
Look, they're our only chance of keeping track of that whack job until we get the cosmic generator back. Piece of cake.
What?
there's King. Where's this King? The odds are impossible,
Yep.
but it's our only shot. Good luck.
Are you sure you can control it?
Come on, it's me. We got this.
We're all toast.
First it was cake, now there is toast. This plan is making me so hungry.
Terrans, listen up. You need to make your way to the evacuation shuttles now. We'll follow with the fleet if we get our power back. I mean, when we get our power back. I'm out now. This plan of the Guardians doesn't stand a chance. What? We're still on? Or did I just say? You need to tell me what I'm on. Are you Terrans still there? Everything is under control. We're rebooting our subsystems and we'll have the power back soon. We do hope you enjoyed your brief visit with us.
Okay, so it's a dual loading area. So there's loading both to the left and to the right. Similar to... So it looks like there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 carts of 4, so 20 each. 2. Two. 6, first time riding, right in the middle.
I didn't want to be in the back there.
We'll be able to see how it is, it being in the middle, which is normally like the most calm part of the ride. I like on the side of the Guardians of the Galaxy ride vehicles, they got these like mic cable ports that are used in, you know, for bands. Really cool. It's also very much like stadium style seating within the 2 cars, so you get a really clear view even if you have somebody tall in front of you.
Okay, they're headed for the jump point. This one is never gonna work. Rocket! Well, okay, I've locked onto your vehicles. We'll be right behind you. Nothing to worry about.
Unless we cannot stop this unusually large man, then you're likely doomed.
Rex!
Good luck. You're gonna need it.
Stop rock and roll from existing.
What have we done?
I think we jumped back. All the way back.
All the way? To the Big Bang?
95% certain.
Which means there's a 5% chance we're just in a tunnel.
deserve to be called heroes. Do you see how they dress?
It's just a figure of speech, Drax.
You are lying to them. Now I understand.
Welcome to the Guardians of the Galaxy.
So when you do unload, you do have to go up a pretty large staircase, but they do have elevators available if needed. Oh, not only do you go up a big staircase, you also go down a big staircase. So amazingly, you don't actually exit through the gift shop, at least not yet. The gift shop is not open, but this is where it would be, the Treasures of Xandar. Okay, so we just got off Guardians of the Galaxy. I was gonna say Mission Breakout, but it's Cosmic Rewind. What do you think?
Not for me.
Why do you say that?
I thought it was a little too intense for me. As someone who can do Space Mountain, but just barely, and for someone who cannot do Expedition Everest, this is kind of a combination of both of the things that I have trouble with on both of those attractions. So even with the Dramamine, I still feel off and just a little dizzy. So
for someone who doesn't have those issues and who loves roller coasters, I thought it was awesome. I will say that, you know, if you are prone to motion sickness, this ride will bother you because the individual cars that you're in do turn. So there are many times where you're going around like in a circle, like the track goes along in a circle and you're facing the inside part of the circle. So you're like moving around and there's screens that you're trying to look at the same time. So if you do struggle with motion sickness, I would caution you before you get on the ride. But if you're not, fantastic ride. Like, the smoothest roller coaster I've ever been on.
I mean, I did think it was cool, and I do see how people would think it's fun and thrilling, but for me personally, just a little too much.
Yep, the backwards launch, I loved. I thought that was amazing.
Once we were turning, I'm like, oh no, we're going backwards.
And instead of like the, you know, the Space Mountain to Expedition Everest comp, I'm kind of leaning towards like a Space Mountain Rocket Roller Coaster type comp. It's not as intense as Rocket Roller Coaster for sure, but it just gave me like Rocket Roller Coaster vibes. And it also felt like this would be the way, if they did Space Mountain like today, this is how they would try to do it. Because just all the theming with the projections and the actual practical effects in there worked out really well. And similar to Rocket Roller Coaster, there is onboard audio, and so I went on it twice. Becky only went on it once, and for me, the song was different each time I rode. So I'm sure that there's multiple other songs that you can get, and it actually kind of changes your experience on the attraction based on the tone of the music that you got. Yeah. So like I forgot what we got for the first song, but the second song that I got,
Everybody Wants to Rule the World.
Everybody Wants to Rule the World, okay, that was the first one, and then I got One Way or Another by Blondie for my second song.
Yeah, the first one definitely gave more of like a floating, ethereal type vibe.
And on our first ride through, the one that I filmed it, we were kind of stalling right before the backwards launch, and the second time I rode it, it was more seamless. So like we really kind of like just like turned around and just got into the launch. But yeah, so I can expect that this will be a lightning lane that they charge a lot of money for. I wouldn't be surprised if this is $15, well, I know it'll at least be $15, but this could even be a $20 charge. Because I think this is gonna have some long waits. So, actually, let's go into Connections Eatery to get something to eat. So we're at the new Connections Eatery in Epcot, which just opened up a couple weeks ago. Yeah, the past 3 weeks. Very nice in here, I like it a lot. They get some open kitchen action going on, where they're making all the desserts and waffles. Right on the other side of this red wall is a fountain soda dispensary, and then all of the where you order and pick up your food is right over there too. So we got just a cheese pizza. It comes with a side salad, but I asked to substitute it, and they could do it with fries, so we got fries. So yeah, just a little thing to nibble on until our Biergarten reservation at 5:15. And Becky got ranch.
The fries are hot, crispy, and salted.
Yeah. I was expecting this piece of pizza to be a little bit bigger. This meal was like $10.50. I mean, it's not too bad, but I just expected it to be a bigger piece than that.
Drinks not included?
Huh?
Drinks not included?
Yeah, drinks not included. So that's just the pizza and technically it came with a side salad, but you can get fries with it. Ah, this is where you order. Very nice.
bathrooms in here too.
And brand new bathrooms.
And something I noticed is there are some USB ports located near some of the tables, so you can charge your phone while you're sitting. Okay, so we are going to the Biergarten restaurant in the Germany Pavilion with Marcus's family and some family friends. Alright, so we're going to take a look at some of the options here. We have some pretzel rolls. We also have a meat carving station, sauces, some dessert. And then it's just the same thing over again on the other side.
Okay, so the first part of the buffet started out with basically just the lighter salad options. So I got some potato salad, cucumber salad, regular salad, pretzel roll, and the beer cheese soup that they had. Yeah. So my game plan is to eat this first, then go back up to the buffet for kind of like the main entree, and then desserts.
So we have the macaroni and cheese, warm pretzel roll, roasted chicken, pork schnitzel. I got the salmon under here, spatzel, and the cheddar and beer cheese soup.
Okay, my entree plate. Got spatzel, green beans, potatoes, chicken, one meatball, macaroni and cheese.
Right. You got the mustaches were
beef
okay.
from the
But no one looked
carving
good with it,
station,
so
and I got
we
pork
did.
schnitzel
And then
with
Dan
applesauce.
came in.
The show was going on, I got quite the dessert plate, one of everything. And then I got 2 things of apple strudel with vanilla sauce. Yum.
There's some baby ducks. Oh.
Quick laugh.
Alright, so despite having very full bellies, we're gonna go ride Test Track. So we've walked all the way from Germany to like Canada and back to Test Track, and I still feel so overly full. Standby says it's 50 minutes, but I don't think it is. The queue isn't even close to being out the door. But the lightning lane line is, maybe that's the difference between that 50-minute difference, but we'll see.
There's our car. Not too shabby.
Monitoring road surface. Connecting to on-phone. SIM card performance data acquired. An extreme weather sequence. Capability test results.